Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. And today we have a bittersweet video. We're going to have a little bit of a update and review on my Tamron 17-28 E-Mount full frame lens. So let's go. So for starters, I bought this lens back July 2021. Bought it for about $600. It's been a pretty good lens for my camera. I've been learning a lot about vlogging with this lens. The 17mm is really wide. It's really great. You can hold it in your hand and literally hold the camera like this far from your face and get a beautiful shot. But there's just two things about this lens that I didn't like. Starting off, the color. Paired with the Sony A7C, the color with this lens, I don't know if it's the software update or what, but it's not real. It's like a cartoon. Like it adds extra colors and extra temperature to each video. I don't know. I'll show a couple videos on the screen, but you guys might like it. But for me, it's just kind of weird. And then part number two is this lens is fixated at a f-stop of 2.8, which is beautiful. You get good separation when you're holding it, when you're focusing on the face. But if anything were to ever get in front of the camera like this, it would stop focusing on my face. And it would this thing can only focus on whatever is the closest to it. And I really believe that is a software issue, but I just couldn't figure it out. I am shipping this lens on to its next owner. Yes, as of today, this lens has been purchased. Somebody paid about $400 for this lens, so about a $200 loss. But for having it for about a year and a half, it's whatever. It was a great lens. I learned a lot about photography. I learned a lot about videography, so cinematography with this lens. Very beautiful lens. That being said, I'll attach this to this camera and I'll talk a little bit more. Alright guys, so now that I have you back, I have the Tamron 17-28 set up on the Sony A7C. Have you guys pulled out at a focal length of about 28, and the f-stop is set at 2.8. So with this lens, one of the beautiful things about that compared to this kit lens is that I can lower the light situation and it still captures it and it still makes it look very beautiful. So let me just show you really quickly. So yeah, I can lower the light. Things still look very bright, look very beautiful. But it's just time for me to separate myself from this lens. It was very fun while I had it. Learned a lot. It was beautiful. Good separation for me, the background. I can even get closer. Oh yeah, this lens, you can get really close to it and it still focuses on stuff. So, right, focusing. And this is beautiful. Like, this lens is really cool for just showing objects off. That is great focus. So, as much positive stuff as I can say about it, it's just time for me to separate myself from it. I really like the native lenses from Sony. I like the way the color works. On top of liking the way the color works, I like how quickly native Sony lenses can go back and forth from different objects. And I know right now this lens is looking pretty decent right now, I know, but it's just not my cup of tea. So out with the old, in with the new. I'm going to sell this one. I'm going to purchase a nifty 50 prime lens from Sony. I know they're very old, but it has a 1.8 aperture, which is going to be pretty good in low light. It's going to be a little bit better than this lens. The nifty 50 is going to have a good focal length. It won't have my face looking all, extra fat. And yeah, guys, I just wanted to give a little quick review of what I thought about this lens. It's a pretty cool lens. I would recommend it. It's very good, especially for the budget. But for me personally, this lens in particular, the focal ring just didn't work. It just doesn't work. Like, you can't, there's no going in and out of focus. Oh no. Yeah, for me, the focal, it just doesn't work. It doesn't go in and out. So for me, I don't want that. I want something that I can control the focus. And yeah, that being said, it's just out with the old and with the new. Wish I could say more about it, but that's just that. So this channel, we're growing, we're learning, we're trying new equipment. And so guys, that was just me documenting this. This video is just documentation. That's legit it. So hit the like button, comment something down below. It just keeps staying positive.